Hello, welcome back, guys. This is a very interesting game today I have played, and this game consists of a queen trap and also a very entertaining end game. So, check this out, guys, and let us start with the game. I am playing with the white, and I like to play the London system. And these are some basic moves of the London system. And the white bishop has come out, so I take the queen to b3 to attack on the pawn on b7. After this defense, these are some moves in the London system. Basic thing is to try and control the e4 and e5 square. Uh, Next, I'm trying to pin the knight to the king, and also I force these exchanges. After this, I don't want to exchange the bishop on the square of f4 because I want to take the advantage of having an open rook file uh, whenever this get exchanged. And so I continue with my development, and the next thing is he kicks out my bishop with a tempo, so I bring my bishop back and the game goes on. Here my idea is to make the f3 and then bring the bishop back to f2. Afterwards start attack on the king side, that is with g4 and then h4 h5 and so on. So he is starting his attack on the queen side, so it's a very interesting game. And after this position, I have the best move for the white is to get into the d1, queen to d1, but somehow I have chosen the square queen to b5. This brings very complications to the white, and as you have seen, these complications start. First of all, rook to a5, forcing my queen to queen c6, which is the only square, and then he brings up his knight with an idea to attack the queen, and even further force the queen into the b7 square, which was the only square. But better idea was to get the queen and then block the square of b7 for the white queen, and then bring his knight to these squares to capture the queen, that is trap the queen. So anyhow, this idea has started. I was going with my plan of attacking on the queen on the king side, and I have attacked the bishop. Instead he chose to attack my queen here. After this only move, now my queen is literally trapped, guys. See, if there is no square left, this square is occupied, this square is occupied. uh, Queen, the black has to find one more attacker on the b7 square, and the white's queen is lost. This is the position, guys. But he tries to implement this by bringing his rook to e7 and then removing and then moving the pawn to c6. Now I got enough time to capture this pawn. Now I see this idea of the c6, which is threatening the queen capture. Here white has a beautiful tactic to ward off this attack. And now, guys, pause the video and try to find this tactic. It will be a very interesting tactic. I hope you have found the tactic, and please comment this in the comment section. Now I will show you the tactic. The tactic is bishop to h4. Uh, the idea is pinning the rook to the queen. So even if the black moves his c6 pawn, we can capture the rook and the attack will be quelled. So you can also think of the idea of blocking with g4, g5, but en passant makes the attack null. So this was a beautiful tactic that was available. Now in the game I found something else, that is the knight to c4. After this he has taken up with the pawn. Now my idea is to bring back the queen, as I've already taken a white light square bishop of black, and now I have given up the knight. So that was the compensation I've given, and I have brought back the queen to the safer c2 square. Now he's expanding more on the queen side. You can clearly see this. After this, I have continued with some moves, and his queen side has got really strong. And I don't know why I have castled to the queen side itself. Let us continue. He has brought his queen to the e file, attacking the e3 pawn, which is a weakness, and I moved to queen to d2, defending the pawn. But he has come up with a beautiful tactic on capturing of bishop capturing of pawn by bishop with f4. The idea being simple: if white captures on with a pawn to f4, it is clear that the queen will capture the bishop and black wins a pawn. So this thing happened in the game as well, and then I took with the queen. The other idea could have been bringing the rook g to e1, because the queen cannot take as the bishop is defended by the queen, and this also pins the queen to the rook as the rook is not defended. So forcing the queen exchange, and then followed by rook exchanges as well. So that would have been better for me, but in the game I went with the queen exchange. This allowed the rook to come to the second rank, and this is a very detrimental for white, as you can also see. The pawn on a3 is a very good push, and I offered a rook trade, but he declined and captured. King b1 was the only good move here, defending the pawn on a2 and as well blocking the pawn on b2. And then the rook exchanges have taken place. Here I should have taken the pawn on c5, but somehow I missed this and I went upon to d5, thinking that the knight is already blocking. He found the brilliant move and blocked the pawn on d file as well as defending the pawn on the c5. I took the only pawn available, and with a series of moves, the rooks are also exchanged from the board. Now black has a majority of pawns, like 7 to 4 on the black's favor. Now as white I have to bring my A game in the end game so that I can at least get a draw from this. And as you have seen, uh, here this is the position that has again changed the game in the favor of draw, because the black's knight is trapped. So then again the game has shifted. Now I try to capture the pawns. This is the position I felt that yes, I can draw this game, and I finally was able to draw this game playing with the end game. Okay, I hope you guys have enjoyed the game, and please comment in the please use comment section for any suggestions. Thank you.